So do you feel like spring is a good time to start anew? It's a new time for rebirth, to maybe start some new projects, or maybe make your life a little bit better, or resolve some issues? Well, in today's video, it's going to be all about that. Instead of January 1st and New Year's resolutions, we're going to look at some spring resolutions and some new habits. Hi, I'm Bonnie Overman. I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope my channel will inspire you to lead a more productive, creative, and stylish life at any age, always on a budget. I say it because if I can do it, you can do it too, at any age. I want to thank my subscribers. You all mean the world to me. You're so sweet to watch my videos and comment. And if you have not subscribed yet, I really urge you to do so. You don't want to miss any of these springtime videos. Remember, I have a different theme every month. I do decor, I do tables, I do fashion, I do shopping hauls. I think I do it all. Anyway, if you like this one, give me a thumbs up. So when I start thinking, okay, we are really close in a couple months to coming up on half the year gone already, 2022. Can you believe it? I know we talked about new things to do or new resolutions in January, the first of the year, but you know, with so much going on with, packing up Christmas and all this other stuff, I think a lot of us just get wrapped up in doing other things. So I thought this springtime, this is one of my life lessons I kind of learned, is a good time for new, great habits. Let's do some new good habits for a change. And I want to share with you kind of some of the things I'm looking at. You get this urge to clean everything out. You get this urge for new beginnings. So I kind of broke it down into a couple categories: health, projects, family and friends, plan and prepare, and being thankful, grateful, and happy every day. So let's talk about some of the things I'm going to be doing, and maybe they relate to you and it might give you some ideas too. I think a lot of times we get really weighed down in our life. You feel like there's a lot on your shoulders, and it could be the clutter you're living in. It could be all the projects that are half done. There's nothing worse. You have this great idea. I'm going to start some projects, and you have all these half-done projects. That sounds like me, because then I want to move on to something else, right? Also, just really, I get so into doing so many things, I have to remember to reach out to others. So let me go through them one by one, and I'm going to tell you some of the things I'm going to try to work on again. And all I can say is this: if you failed every New Year's resolution, which I have done, my biggest bugaboo is exercise. I'm still going to try again because I got to keep going on this. I got to see my doctor in a couple months. So I want to be able not to lie and say, yes, I'm exercising. But back on track with eating. I've been really strict keto for a couple of years, and I've kind of fallen off the wagon just a little bit here and there. It's been really hard with Easter candy and Valentine's candy and all that. And I've indulged a little bit, and I can't, because I've reversed my type 2 diabetes. I have to stay on a strict, no sugar, very low carb diet. So I'm going to get back on track with that. But I'm got to get back to exercising again. And the only way, I've tried in the afternoon, I've tried in the evening, I tried whatever, it's got to be first thing in the morning before you do anything else. Before you, the biggest thing I'm always up against is my animals. I have 3 cat rescues outside. I have 1 in the house, and they all want to be fed. But I have to take that 15 minutes, and that's all I'm going to make myself do. 15 minutes of aerobics and weight training. And you've seen my little Marie Osmond gadget that I exercise with. I have that in a video, and I've got to start doing that again. The next thing is projects. I'm constantly amazed. Like, if I want to clean up one of my rooms, I have one room I call the black hole. That's where I made it like a walk-in closet, with all my clothes. I have all my tablescape stuff in there. But every once in a while, I start loading it up when I'm trying to, get rid of stuff if somebody's coming over or whatever, and it just is a real big mess. If I give myself 30 minutes of nonstop, uninterrupted, and if you don't have 30 minutes, 15 or 20 minutes, it's amazing what you can accomplish. So the magic of 30 minutes. And if you can't do 30, 15 or 20 works really well too. But I need to set aside time. So what are some of my projects? I've got to work in my yard, overrun with leaves and weeds, and I need to get out there and straighten some stuff up, get rid of some stuff. I've got old furniture out there. You know, I have my rescue cats out there. I have like a little gazebo that they stay in. And pick the weeds. I hate weeds. Oh my gosh. Why can't my flowers and plants grow like the weeds do? I don't know. I need to trim things back also. So I'm going to try to get 1 hour a week for the backyard. I'm going to break it up. Even if it's 15 minutes, I can at least get some stuff done. So that's one of my projects. And then another thing I think that's so important too is, you know, I have such a big group of friends, and you know, a lot of them are not close friends, but they're friends from where I used to work or friends from my long career in optical, and they worked with the same companies I worked with and all that. And I always try to reach out every couple months to them or every month to them and make sure. And then my people that are closer, my family, I get so busy with filming and decorating and all this stuff sometimes. I need to make sure I reach out to my family once a week. I think that's really important, just to check on, see how things are going, etc. Now, I keep my videos. I'm on number 4 right now. So it was health, projects, and family and friends. If that's anything that's weighing on your shoulders, like I said, the clutter, the undone projects, the issues with people, feeling bad because you're not getting a hold of people, just reach out and try to resolve this stuff. But just reach out, period, I think is really good. We're on number 4. So, you know, I keep my channel always upbeat. I think it's really important. But number 4, I put plan and prepare. I'll just say this. I don't have to tell you what kind of financial situation's going on now, the inflation and all of that. And the only thing I'm doing is I'm trying to have a little bit more cash on hand. And I'm also trying to stock up on canned goods and water. I think that's kind of really important. We don't know what's going to happen. I always try to have a very optimistic outlook that everything's going to be fine. Things will get turned around here. But if not, and the 2 things I'm stocking up on, because I can't eat beans and rice and all of that, is canned chicken, just in broth, and vegetables I can eat, like green beans or asparagus or stuff like that. So if worse comes to worse, at least I have those canned goods and I have water. I think that's really, really important. And enough about that. But I think it's very important. There's nothing worse than having a catastrophe happen and go, why didn't I plan for this? I saw the red flags. Why didn't I do something? So I think the action's really important. The last thing, number 5, I think is almost the most important thing, and that's being grateful and thankful every day and choosing joy and happiness every day. I personally pray every day. I pray in the morning. I pray and I'm thankful and grateful for everything I have and all the people in my life and all my animals and everything. And I pray for the world. But I'm very thankful for what I have, that I have my health, that I have a roof over my head, etc. And I try to choose happiness every day. Sometimes it's really hard these days to be happy and joyful about things, but I think it's important that we create happiness in our house and our home. You know, I talked about having passions in your life. That has kept me going through a lot of things, is, you know, my crafting and creating things, and on my YouTube channel, so that I can go out there and hopefully cheer up somebody for their day or inspire somebody to do something. That to me is so important. That feeds my soul. So when you're celebrating Easter and this time of year, the spring, think about some of the things that would make your heart lighter, that would make you happier, that would improve your life that you can do, whether it's having to do with your health or projects, family and friends. Just preparing for anything I think is good. And of course, most of all, being grateful and thankful and choosing joy is really, really important. Anyway, I hope you love this. I hope it struck a chord and maybe gives you some food for thought. And I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye.